This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It is general. As you know, cannot resonate for everyone. All of my videos are timeless. Please feel free to check out your other signs. You should do that whether this one resonates or not. And my extendeds, or as I prefer to call them, almost personals. How are you guys? I hope you're well. Hope you guys are praying for each other, joining me. If you are not subscribed and you watch the channel often, somebody's obsessed with you. And I don't think you know about it. Oh, there, look at that. Did you see that? Oh. So it could be an air sign because they're not showing it. That was crazy, wasn't it? If you are not subscribed to my channel, please do that because I focus mostly on subscribers for all my intentions and helping you guys manifest and all my prayers. And that's my focus when I pull in energy, okay? So your readings are it's gonna help you help me help you. Your energy will come through more clearly. All right, let's get started. Taurus, Sun, Rising, Venus. Somebody's obsessed with you. Could be dealing with a Capricorn. Truth, clarity, Wheel of Fortune. So it's going to come out. I don't think you know, though. I feel like it's going to be a surprise. Yeah, it's going to come in fast and furious. Or, I don't know. If you guys are in a twin flame or in a soulmate situation that you feel stuck in and don't know what to do, there's a series I have. Those will also be linked down below. They're extremely detailed. And they give so much advice, and we find out if we look for confirmation. We always get it. Is it a twin flame or soulmate? Where are you in the journey? Will you come back together? We usually get time frame. They're just amazing. We also ask what they would say if they had no ego or no fear of rejection, embarrassment. They'll be linked down below. It's called the Twin Flame Surviving Separation and Ending Separation series. Okay, Three of Pentacles. That's cooperation, collaboration. Oh, I did not know I had any in reverse. So your person either had a new beginning with this person, and it went haywire, or did they put you in a third party? I don't know. Okay, let's look at it. Your current energy. What's on your mind? Ooh, blocked. You blocked them, they blocked you. Blocked, ghosted. There's that Fool card again. So it looks like a new beginning is ending or ended. What's crowning? Thank you. Queen of Cups. A lot of love, though. The Queen of Cups is, she's tricky. She's very loving, very beautiful, very nurturing, but she can be emotional. She can shut off that love when needed. And she will. Eight of Pentacles. Your person's energy. How do they view you? How do they view Taurus? Ooh, full of action, passion. Probably a lot of attraction. I feel like they're very intrigued. Who's blocked here? Does this person want to marry you? What's the deal? What's the deal? How do they view the situation? I feel like I might need to do a Celtic cross here. I was hoping to make this real quick, though. How do they view the situation? Yeah, I think they're obsessed. They may be trying to buy you, or were trying to buy you. See that focused attention? You may be dealing with a, what are those people that, usually it's like a tactic of a narcissist. They come in, and they shower you. I've had this before. I mean, I never went out with the guy. I mean, it was crazy. Love bombing. Love bombing. I mean, we never met. We talked on, the phone a few times. He was going to come in to town. He lived, like 4 hours away. Was going to come into town and had this date. It was just like, ooh, what is wrong with this picture? He was like, wanted to spend the entire day with me, which I understand. You drive into town, but this is not comfortable to commit to an entire day with someone you don't know, right? And it was going to be like a brunch, you know, like a champagne brunch, and then we were going to shop all day, and then we were going to go to like a fancy dinner. And I was just like, so like, ooh, that's love bombing. And then certain things he would say like as if we were this like couple and we hadn't even met yet. And we clicked on the phone. But anyway, red flags, okay? I don't remember putting that there, but apparently I did. So, whoa, I felt like there was something else there. I'm doing stuff, I'm not even thinking about it. Why am I feeling that Page of Swords? Sorry, guys. Okay, well, I do feel this Page of Swords. I feel spying. And a lot of focused attention. I don't know why that one's there. I don't feel like I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Everything will be made clear. Let's see. What is behind the scenes? The Hermit. The Hermit is a great card. The Hermit is somebody, you know, who goes off by himself and doesn't take anything with him but that cane in case maybe he needs to beat off a snake. Ooh, a snake. That kind of looks like a snake too. And his lantern. And he quiets his mind. You know, see the universe in the background? He taps in. Ooh. Somebody that's really determined to win. I don't know. What's happening? Ten of Cups keeps showing up. What is Tarot's advice for Taurus? The Devil. You may need to let go of something. Maybe your hopes that this is something good. Look at that. Jeez. Well, that's quite a lineup. We've got the Hierophant, which is truth, tradition, and then we have Ten of Pentacles. This could be inheritance, but this is generational wealth. This is generational blessing. So, you know, I feel like you may be somebody that is changing the future of your generational, you know. You may be like the trendsetter for future generations. Does that make sense? Maybe success or breaking old patterns, which is interesting because this is tradition. What is the outcome or what's next for Taurus? Whoa. Queen of Swords. Somebody's going to speak truth. Possibly cut somebody out. This person may be willing to travel for you, or it's an interesting reading. Page of Pentacles, recent past. Somebody offered something stable. Is that my camera battery right there showing? Empress. Let me make you my queen. What's next? Or, yeah, what's next? What's outcome? Passion, fire. You may have avoided dodged a major bullet here. But we're going to have to clarify because this is a little scattered. The Moon card. Things that are hidden. Investigative energy. You may be finding things out. High Priestess. You have a hidden... Okay, so you may have some psychic abilities. But look at that lineup for the outcome. You've got investigative, right? So you're looking into things that seem off or dark, but your intuition, you're checking up on your intuition. Wow, that was kind of slippery, wasn't it? And some cycle's going to close. Interesting. Why do we have the Two of Swords? Why does Taurus have the Two of Swords? For some of you, I feel like this person was maybe a distraction from someone else that you feel very hurt over. Almost like this might be the answer to your prayers or get you out of a funk or away from hurting over someone else. I just saw the Empress. You may have a twin flame situation in the background, because now we've had Emperor and Empress. Yeah, you're trying to get out of pain. You may, Taurus, could you be wanting so badly to be distracted that you might be settling for someone that you kind of know in your gut isn't right? Something like that. Ten of Swords in reverse. What's blocked? Tell me more about that. Surely that wasn't a gunshot. Did y'all hear that? 3 steady boom, boom, boom. Is that what gunshots are? They usually steady like that? That was scary. You know, what else could make a noise like that at 12 or 1, whatever time it is, 1 in the morning? That always scares me. But then I always listen for sirens and I don't hear them. But I don't know what else could make that. I mean, cars don't backfire boom, 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 do they? Oh, I guess we'll hear sirens. Well, maybe we won't. I don't know. Don't think about it. Let me clear the energy. Sorry, guys. That's freaky to me, you know? And I live in a very safe neighborhood. I just missed. Oh no, now they're screaming. I'm just kidding. Just kidding. There's no screaming. Sorry, babes. I did not like the way that sounded. Alright. Let's continue. So, I don't remember where I was. Let's see. We are still we're trying to figure out this 2 of Swords. What's blocked? Who's blocked? You know, if you have a twin in your background or in your outer environment, this may be the time that they are struggling. Okay, usually there's a runner and a chaser. Maybe you were the chaser. Oh, I'm hearing some scary sounds. Okay, that sounds like a motorcycle. Oh, that's good. That probably was what that was, a backfire of a motorcycle. Okay, so runner chaser, right? And I'm going to do a video on techniques and how to use push-pull to your advantage and how to use, you know, space and silence is a powerful, powerful tool to reset energy. I mean, I've got so much to share with you guys. I know I share little bits and pieces in these readings, but I'm going to start putting it all in one video on Vimeo for you guys. I really think, anyway, I just have studied that stuff hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours, and that's like quantum. You hear that? It was a motorcycle. So anyway, that's, you know, I'm very passionate about sharing self-help, self-growth. I don't want you guys watching sad tarot readings, you know, in 6 months and a year. So I want to help you guys grow and be the best you can be. But there possibly was a twin flame situation where maybe you were the chaser and you finally gave up, stopped chasing, right? Cut that off. Maybe they cut you off, but either way, you went silent, or if you didn't, you got distracted by someone else, something like that. But I think you've got someone in your background that's going to come back. But we got a lot of clarifying to do, so let's see. What's the 2 of Swords? Geez, I was hoping to have a fast reading. Communication. So communication that's been blocked is coming in. I think somebody's really realizing how much they love you, and at the same time, you're realizing that maybe somebody new who seems too good to be true is too good to be true. A love bomber, maybe a manipulator, a gaslighter, I don't know. You probably haven't seen the worst of it yet. It's just in your, you just got to trust your intuition. But you're curious about it already. And this is where it's going to be known in the near future. Okay, so tell me about, definitely you have two love interest energies here. But we're still mostly talking about the recent one, I think. What's the Knight of Wands? How they view you. They view you as passionate and fiery. There might be a physical attraction here. How they view the situation, Knight of Pentacles. Why is that? Oh, maybe you're going too slow. Maybe they're trying to speed you up. A new beginning. They're manifesting a new beginning. And what is the interesting about the Fool is the Fool sometimes dives in without knowing everything. I don't like this vibe right here. Next steps, moving away from what? Two of Cups. Whoever this new person is, they possibly, if you're questioning like what's the deal with them, they may be trying to fill a void from someone else that rejected them. More on the Two of Cups. Interesting reading. I'm also getting grapes. Maybe they were trying to wine and dine you. Something with wine. Grapes. Queen of Swords. Page of Cups. Another thing is somebody is trying to make somebody jealous. Somebody's just kind of rushing stuff and it feels superficial and you're curious about it, but it's like it kind of seemed like it was a good distraction, maybe. Ooh, Ten of Pentacles. Is that real or is that... What's the Ten of Pentacles? I don't know. Choose me, I'll make you happy, but I just don't trust this. I don't trust this. Look, and there's twin flame in the background. 1111. Okay, this is a strange reading. I should just cut it short. What else? Okay, so what's the deal with the Hermit? Again, multiple energies. You guys subscribe if you haven't already. It helps bring the energies in clearer. I always focus on my subscribers. King and Queen of Passion. King of Wands is fiery and takes action. Total opposite here. Very conflicting energy. Look at this. Somebody may be trying to rebound. Why do we have the Devil card? Be careful, Taurus. I don't know. Maybe you just dodged a total bullet. And I just saw Three of Swords. Somebody's trying to rush things, lock it in, make someone jealous, get over the past, get their mind off other things. I don't mind. I think that's always a good idea, but not dive in foolishly like I think this person wants you to. There it is again. I just put that back. Yeah, somebody can't get over a broken heart and they're probably trying to feed off you and suck you in fast. Possibly to make somebody jealous or just to soothe their own broken heart. But it's not, something's not right. Okay, tell me about the Queen of Swords. She's all about the truth, nothing about the... Maybe this person is just dishonest, right? Two of Wands, fork in the road. Emperor, that is divine masculine, somebody who's very respected. I think it was a fantasy and you're going to end up walking away. It just wasn't legit. Tell me, what else does Taurus need to know? I want to know about this background person, the person from their past, the person that hurt Taurus in the past that is a soulmate. Because I think you might be dealing with a karmic. Ooh, King of Swords. Lots of conflict with that past person. Maybe they hurt you, but this is not your answer, Taurus. I'm sorry. This person is not your answer. You need to trust your intuition. Strength. You may be, this person may just be trying to, you know, build you up, and you may be just feeling, you felt really good because you were down about that. I want to know about this other. Let me see something. Let's try Kipper. What's Kipper have to say? If somebody's trying to marry you fast, no, no, no. If you have doubts, deep in thought. Child message. Yeah, look at that. Judification and wealthy man. More, please. How are my readings so long? Maybe because this one's not very clear. Sorry, it's not very clear. Maybe they want a parent for their child. I don't. So anyone who's going to say in the comments, you don't sound like you know what you're talking about, okay, that happens in tarot. I don't know exactly what's going on here. Just click off if you're frustrated, okay? I don't want you to be frustrated. I wonder if this is... Oh, wow. Look at that. Coffin in bad health. Wow. I just feel deception. I feel like this person has got a motive. What is the motive? It just feels so superficial to me. Lovers. I want to look at the future. Let's look at the future, because I'm not happy with this so far. Okay, let's go back to advice. What's the advice? Page of Swords. Look into things. Okay, Page of Swords is investigative. The Page of Swords looks into things and finds out information. So this is in your advice. Do your research. Do your due diligence. Don't believe somebody. I'm not saying spy, but just spy. Just kidding. Look into it. That the dandelion there is also a twin flame. I took a photograph of a dandelion today for my thumbnail or my channel icon, whatever it's called. But I can't wait to post it. But I found a dandelion today, and that made me think, well, we must have some twin flame stuff going on, because not for other tarot readers, just for me personally, a dandelion is part of a twin flame symbolism for me. But this dandelion indicates some twin flame stuff going on here. Could be. This person may, come into your life and leave just as soon as they did, but there's purpose. Wheel of Fortune, forward motion, divine direction. Wow. All the gears are turning and churning and working together. There's a lot of moving parts here. Queen of Swords again. Look at her. She is investigative. Look at that. She is going, what is going on here? I want truth. I want clarity. I don't want twisted truths. I don't want partial truths. There's an investigative. What is behind the scenes here? See what's under the dress? It's like a mechanical machine. Why does this feel mechanical? What else do we need to know? Stick around. We're going to do an intuition test here in a second. And I think I'm going to stop here. I'm going to leave it here and just pull an oracle, because a lot of times that will pull it all together. This does not make a whole lot. Well, I guess it does make sense to me. Queen of Pentacles. What makes sense is you've got someone in your background. So this karmic person that's trying to entice you, that seems like maybe a love bomber. It's not something that I think you need to stay in. I think you need to do your homework and make sure this person is legit. And that doesn't mean they're pretending, you know, that they're lying about their career or anything like that. But there's something not up. Something that's raising an eyebrow, okay? But it's not purposeful, because you've got something, maybe a twin flame or soulmate in the background. And don't try to make them jealous, but somebody's using somebody else to be, I think, to make someone jealous. You guys let me know. The Sun. That's things will be illuminated. Wow, look at that. 4 of Cups. You're being protected by this umbrella. Possibly in oh my gosh, and the Strength card. Possibly, oh, in the Star card. Lots of healing. This is all very purposeful, and you just have no idea that it's actually probably bringing you closer to a soulmate, or even possibly a twin. Those almost personals that are going to be linked down below are very, very good at clarifying this stuff. So, and giving advice. Building blocks. Okay, so building blocks take time. It's not an overnight thing. It's not you know, we had a couple good conversations, so let's get married. It's not rushed. It takes time to build a stable foundation, okay? And you have an unfinished symphony, and yeah, oh my gosh, look at this. You have an unfinished symphony somewhere else. So you've got something brewing, coming in, a soulmate or a return, and you're between those two things. This is just got real clear. So let's do an intuition test. Alrighty. Sorry, that was not that was a little drawn out, but you know, hopefully it was helpful. Let me know in the comments. And I'm gonna choose 3 crystals, and you guys, I'm going to focus on one, and you guys are going to try and figure out which one. Okay? Okay. So, here we go. So this is, I think this is agate. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Can we even get it to focus? Gorgeous. My light is off. Okay, and then there's this green one. Beautiful. And this white marble. And I want you guys to, I'm focusing on one, and I want you to choose it, okay? Or test your intuition. Take a deep breath. Pause if you need to. And if you chose this one, you are correct. Let me know which one you chose. I love you guys. Pray for you guys every day. I hope you guys are joining me and praying for one another and elevating the collective. We all need that right now. You know, just don't get swept away by something that's not, doesn't have tenure, doesn't have, you know, time to show that it's stable. You always go into meeting someone new like, oh, this could be somebody amazing. This could turn into a long, you know, lifelong relationship, or they could be psycho. You just don't know. So I'll just have fun with it, but don't take it. You need to do your homework on this. Something's not up to par here, or there's a hidden motive, okay? I love you guys. Bye, Taurus.